Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial you're going to learn where and how to save files. So there are a couple things with your website and Google Sites. I'm going to go into this little icon that says more actions and down to manage site. You get 100 megabytes of space for your website, which is a lot, but it's not a huge amount. And you can see that I've used 8% of mine. So I've actually used, I think, quite a bit. But my blog or my website is also quite large right now because of all the videos, which are not embedded within this. However, they do take up space. They're embedded, but they're not in the site. When you save files, you can upload them. So if we go to files for blogs, I can upload this, or I can add it from Drive. And one of the nice things is with Google, if you add it from your G Drive, it does not count against you in your 8% or my 8%. So it's a good thing to do. So if I click on Add to Drive, here's that TED Talks. I can click on this and select. And there it is. So that anyone who views it, when they click on it, it's going to open up in my Google Drive, and then they can do different things with it. They can print it, share it, download it, whatever it may be. And it does not count against my 8%. So I am going to delete that. And to delete, you just click on the box and click delete because I do not want it there. If I were to just add the file, I can get it off of my desktop, and that is going to count against me in my 100 megabytes. So my suggestion is to always, I'm going to do a new tab, and I'm going to move my tab there. Create a Google account, and I use Google Drive almost exclusively for all of my school stuff. I actually have 74 gigabytes in here. And I pay $1.99 for 100 gigabytes of storage. So I keep everything. I don't keep things on my computer because I've had computers crash. Everything is kept either in my iCloud account, my Dropbox account, my Office 365 account, or my Google account. And things are just kind of all in third parties because then it's safe. Plus I have a backup for my computer. I use Backdrive. So what I do is I create, notice this folder right here, website and blog stuff. So I have files on my blog, and I'll put it here so you can see it, and then website and blog pictures. So these are the pictures you'll notice from my home page, my welcome page. These are my two doxies and tuxedo. Those are the images. And I just drag and drop. So here's a picture of me. And I'm just going to drag and drop it. And now it is in Blogger. So when I go to my site, I'm in my practice site, and I want to edit this page, I'm going to put that picture of me on this page. So I'm going to go to Insert. Now I could do Image, and then I can get an image off of my desktop, but it's going to count against me in my storage. So instead, I'm going to go over to Drive, and I'm going to do Image. So you see it says Image here, and I'm going to type in me3 because I know that's what the name of that file is, and I'm going to search for it. There it is, me3, and I'm going to select. It's huge. So when it comes open this big, look at this little icons here. I'm going to click small, much better. And I can center it, I can left adjust it, I can have it go in with text, I can make it a medium size, small is pretty good. If I make it large, look at, you start to see me very pixelated, all those little boxes, and I don't like that. It also has a link, so people can go to the link, and there's my big pixelated picture that's in Google Drive, and they can print it or download it, whatever it may be. So to get that menu, I just click on this, and then I can change it however I want. But that picture does not count against me now. Okay, if I want to add files, so we've created some of these pages before, I can add from Drive. If I click add a file, that's going to take me to my desktop. But if I add a file from Drive, here's a TED Talk. I can click on that and select. It's not going to count against me. And notice how it puts it in. So when people view this, it's right here. And this is one of the things I really like about Google. Everything seems to work with everything else. I wouldn't be able to do this with Weebly or with WordPress for blogs, but within the Google Blogger, the Google Sites, everything works together so nicely. And I will show you some phenomenal ideas that teachers have come up with for blogging and files, if you choose to blog. But this is how you save files and import files. As far as, I'm trying to move this, as far as Google Drive goes, I have a Google Drive shortcut on my desktop, and it has everything in it. I'm going to go to my Drive that is on my desktop, and I really don't do a whole lot of dragging and dropping when I'm online. I normally do it on my desktop. I have a shortcut that's up on my taskbar on my Mac, and I just drag and drop. Here's my me, so I drag and drop it here, and thought I was dragging and dropping it there. And when I open this one, 00/2014, 00/2014, it will, whenever I'm connected to Wi-Fi, it will, there it is, it will connect it and upload it to both. So I can still, even though I'm dragging and dropping it on my desktop, computer were to crash, which I think it's probably pretty close to doing, but it's quite old. So that is how you use Google Drive to help with your website and not lose space. Until next time.